This is a video analysis of Jarrett. Jarrett is a sophomore at Fairless High School. He's been working with me for several years now, and we're going to see his delivery here in full speed. And what you're going to notice is he really gets a lot of lower half momentum and drive into his delivery. So let's break this down and take a look at this. Jarrett's delivery from 1/8 speed. And as you can see, his feet are just a little bit wider than a lot of pitchers are, and that helps him generate early momentum. And you're going to see as soon as he starts coming up into his balance point, that knee comes back, but his back knee and back leg are angled somewhat like that, and that's a good thing. We don't want to come straight up to where the knee and the heel and the foot are in a straight line. We want that angled inward. And what we notice here is that Jarrett's hips, he's leading with that hip, and right away he's going to be creating a lot of momentum forward. A lot of coaches would look at this and be concerned about rushing towards the plate, but what you're going to notice is Jarrett gets his hands moving early enough so that his arm is not going to be dragging behind his lower half. So Jarrett does not have a problem with rushing because he gets his hand into position early enough. His hand is not late. And this is a good example of how to teach pitchers to explode forward, but not have that problem of rushing. So in this position, he is going to go forward pretty quickly, but it's all about getting that hand up and out of there, up and out of the glove, so that it can start the path toward the plate. So let's continue here. We can see that front hip moving forward, and we can see the back leg really driving his body forward. And if you notice here that his back leg is pretty much aligned with his front hip, so the force that he's putting on that back leg or putting on his body is driving him toward the plate very efficiently. So as we see the video keep on going, we get to foot strike, and at this point, notice his stride. It's very long, and that long stride helps Jarrett accelerate towards the plate to the maximum. Really, that long stride helps him gain velocity. Notice the direction toward the plate, right down the hill. Shoulders, that hand's above the head, so the shoulders are aligned toward home plate. This is a good example of a very powerful delivery. So as we move through, and let me go back here talking about rushing. If Jarrett had a problem with rushing, which he does not, then we'd probably see the hand and the arm somewhere down where that circle is, because if a pitcher's foot hits the ground and the hand isn't above the head yet, or it's not even close like that, then the ball would tend to be high because the arm's just not going to be able to catch up to the body. So Jarrett does a good job getting that hand up where it needs to be. So as we move through, I'm going to go frame by frame here. We notice that the front glove and arm pull in, but the hand's still back. This is another good sign of creating a lot of tension and torque within the delivery. And as we go to extension, we see how far out in front Jarrett is with his release point. I mean, that release point is right here. That is way down the front of the mound. Jarrett is not a tall pitcher by any means. He's not short either, but he's about 5'10". But the extension that he gets is much more like a pitcher who would have a much taller frame. So it's a very good job getting down the hill and getting extended. And as we get through release point, those hips continue to move and rotate, and Jarrett generates a lot of force, and we can see that that back foot really gets up in the air just kind of naturally because there's so much force being created. That back foot comes up and gets way above the head. As he gets out, you can see his arm decelerate to finish, and then that release point or that follow through comes down and kind of falls off a little bit towards the side. So fielding position wise, we may want to work on trying to get that foot down a little earlier. But sometimes when we kind of explode forward like that and get so much power, finishing in a good fielding position can be kind of tough. I remember watching Pedro Martinez almost spin around on the mound after he let go of the ball. So I know he never finished in a great fielding position, but he didn't want to sacrifice fielding position for power, and we don't want to do that here either. So overall, this is a really good example of how to create power early in the delivery, how to get that long stride out in front, but still get extended at release point. So this video shows a lot of good things happening with Jarrett and his mechanics.